Today we're gonna break down Russell Westbrook. 4 turnovers, 28% from the three-point line, 43% from the field, 83 for the free throw, 27 points, 8 assists, 7 rebounds. He's doing it all, and with 2.1 steals. Russell Westbrook doing it all, but he ain't doing it as efficient as the other guards. Yeah, first thing we'll talk about is rebounding. For him to be a point guard, he averaging 7 rebounds a game. It continues to go up because he's putting up triple doubles. One thing about Russell Westbrook is instead of him running a fast break, instead of him trying to get ahead of everybody else, he sits back and try to secure the rebound. And that's why you could say his stats are a little empty because he's trying to get a rebound. He's trying to do it. So it's easy for you to get 10, 12 rebounds when you actually trying to get the rebound. Same thing with Rondo. That why a lot of people say he was overrated is because you look at the triple doubles, he's sitting back trying to get a rebound. But it's still good that Westbrook fights for the rebound, and he's a one-man fast break. And if he get the rebound, he just runs it up the court, pass it up, find open shooters, go to the paint, finish, or get fouled, or he get waste to Ibaka or Cantor, gets the rebound, then he runs the fast break. But it'd probably be better if he just ran the fast break. But it's good that he gets the rebound to make sure the opponent don't have another chance to score or get an offensive rebound off a miss. So it's good that he's securing rebounds. Next, we're gonna talk about his shot selection and his shot making ability. He got some shots he just rushed, some shots he just take early in the shot clock, like the quick pull up jump shot off a screen or run fast break pull up jumper. But he just don't make the shots enough. He takes a lot of shots, keep your defense all balanced, but it doesn't matter if you're keeping the defense all balanced if you ain't making none of the shots. And you see, you shoot 43%. In some games, you shoot worse than that. So when you taking them type of shots, it keeps the defense on that hill, but it don't matter if you ain't converting those shots or you ain't making nothing out of it. Another thing we're gonna talk about, what I always say, is his finishing ability. For him to be athletic and explosive, you would think he'd be like Kyrie Irving or Derrick Rose back in the day when they just finished every layup or finished with a foul, like LeBron James. But Westbrook actually goes right to the paint and blow layups. He goes on even on fast break. I think it's just because he play at one speed like John Wall used to do. And instead of being controlled, he beats his man off the dribble, but he just going too fast. He can't focus enough to finish the layup. Or he goes too fast and end up finding two people there. So you got to throw up a layup. And if they don't call a foul, as you see in some of these highlights, it's automatic brick. So if you're going to keep the defense at his heel, you have to take smart shots and shots you know you can make. And if you taking them, make sure you making them, because Westbrook, even without Durant, he shot over 20 shots a game, and that's a whole lot of shots for a point guard. Even with Durant, he's shooting 21 shots a game, even the last couple years. So he just takes a lot of shots, and to keep the defense out of heels, you have to keep making them, unless they ain't gonna respect you like that. So he got to work on his mid-range jumper a little bit. It's a signature shot, but he don't make it efficient enough. And he definitely got to work on his finishing, because for him to be that explosive and get to the paint, he has to finish, but he is a good free throw shooter. Next, we're going to talk about is his playmaking ability. This one thing that he took a huge step in, along with his rebound. He always been a rebounding guard. He always been a decent playmaker. But now when he actually got floor spacing and people that can finish, like Enes Kanter and Serge Ibaka, they can finish in the post, they can finish off the dribble, and they can finish with jump shots, and they both can shoot free throws. And that's a lot. And it actually opened up the floor because Steven Adams and Kendrick Perkins, they just can't shoot or nothing. So it opens up the floor for Westbrook to get to the paint and knock down that mid-range jumper, because you got to respect Cantor and Serge Ibaka. So it's a beautiful thing that he got 2 jump shooters and 2 finishers. So the pick and roll became deadly. And that's why he averaging 10 plus assists, because he got people that's finishing off the plays and people that makes his shots easier because of the floor spacing. Next we're going to talk about is his ability and his turnovers. A lot of these turnovers are just because he got the ball too much in his hands. He got the highest usage rate in the league. He almost going to pass Wilt Chamberlain for the highest usage rate in history. Look, he just has the ball too much in his hands. And when you got the ball in your hand that much, you're going to get a lot of turnovers. He averaging 8 turnovers in the last 3 games. He had 9 turnovers in his Toronto game. He had 10 turnovers the other game. When you got the ball constantly in your hands, you're going to make a lot of turnovers. And some of these passes were just a little too reckless. Some of these passes, he just was nonchalant. And some of these passes were just playing bad passes. But you made more of them when the ball is more in your hands. You're going to make more mistakes. Next, we're going to talk about his scoring. He can finish in the paint. He can finish with the free throw line. He can shoot jump shots. He can knock down threes. Not at a high clip, but he can knock it down if it's spot up. And he got a little mid-range game. He can knock down his jumper. He got a little floaters. He don't make them enough, but he takes enough shots. He a volume scorer that he's going to score 30, 40 points if he take enough shots. He ain't going to do it efficiently, but he can score enough to make you respect him and keep the defense at his heels. So you got to keep attacking, knock down some shots, knock down enough free throws, get fouled, and next you know you get 30, 40 points when you take enough shots. Now to rewrap the video, Russell Westbrook is an MVP candidate because he's putting up triple-double. His team is winning. He's carrying his team without Kevin Durant. Now he's going to have to carry his team without Serge Ibaka. And if he can make the playoffs, he should definitely get some consideration for being an MVP. If he can make the playoffs with Ibaka out and Kevin Durant missing a whole lot of time, he should get consideration. But one thing he's still going to have to work on is his finishing ability. Stay a little bit more controlled. Get a little bit more focus on your finishing. He's a good finisher, but he ain't great. Another thing he's going to have to work on is that mid-range jumper. He takes it too quick. He pulls up in it too fast. You don't give it a chance enough time to be controlling the jump shot to knock it down. And the Pelicans right now are the 8th seed, and they is tied. So OKC win the same amount of games as the Pelicans. The Pelicans own the tiebreaker, so they will make the playoffs instead of the OKC. So they got to win at least 10 or at least 8 of the last 15 games they got playing for OKC to really have a chance of making the playoffs for the 8th seed. And another thing, I want to see how Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook going to play together. I know they've been playing together all the year, but now they got Enes Kanter and all this floor spacing on the wings with Kyle Korver, DJ Augustine, and Steve Novak. They got a lot of floor space and a lot of spot-up shooters. And Enes Kanter can shoot, dribble, and finish, and shoot free throws. And Serge Ibaka, when he comes back, if they make the playoffs, Serge Ibaka will come back. He can shoot the 3 now in the mid-range, free throws, and finish with dunks and layups. He a good finisher. So we're going to have to see if they're going to keep running pick and roll and screen for Westbrook, or they're going to give Kevin Durant involved like they did in this game. Let them run some of the fast break. Let them come off some screens. Let them come off some pin down, knock down the mid-range jump shot. Or they're going to run the offense more through Westbrook. I like how they did it before, but Westbrook shows that he can carry the team. But his turnover has been way too high that you're going to have to get the ball a lot out of his hands because he just, decision-making wise, he's just not the best decision-maker. He has gotten better. I can't not knock him for that. But a lot of it, like I said before, was because his teammates really got better at just finishing. He's doing the same pick and rolls. He's coming out. He's attacking the paint. He's passing out to the shooters. He's passing to Serge Ibaka and Enes Kanter, but he just got better finishers. That's why his assist numbers at an all-time high, because the people he's passing the ball to are actually finishing the shots. His rebounding has been amazing, outstanding, 10, 12 rebounds a game. That's very good for a point guard. He has been struggling offensively a lot these last couple of games. He has been putting up 20, 30, 40 points in the last couple months. But look at the amount of shots he's taking and look at the amount of shots he's making at the rate he's making them at. And his three-point shot, he really has to improve that. That's one of the holes in this game is his three-point shot. His ability not to knock down a three-point shot. I've seen some of his games he went 1 for 10. Some games he went 3 for 10. Some games he even went 3 for 8. Some games he went 1 for 4. If he's going to take the 3, he got to make the 3. And if he's going to take the pull-up jump shot, he has to knock it down efficiently. And same with the finishing. If you're going to take and keep the defense at his heels, you have to be able to finish the plays. So that way your team can counter them running a fast break and getting rebounds, getting a chance to score on you. Keep the defense at his heels, but finish the plays more efficiently and come off that pick and roll and help make sure you keep your teammates involved instead of always looking for your shots. I believe Russell Westbrook, with a couple more years, he can become an MVP in the league, whether he's playing with Kevin Durant or not. I do believe he can become the best point guard in the game. I know Chris Paul is dominant, Stephen Curry is dominant, and John Wall is becoming crazy. But I think he can do it. He can. He got the tools and got the physical ability to do it. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Check out my older videos. And feel free to leave video suggestions. Also, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think. Peace.